If Generative Fill is not working in Adobe Photoshop, don't worry. In this video, I'll walk you through the most common fixes step by step so you can get it working again as fast as possible. This issue usually comes down to one of a few things: your document settings, your layer type, your Adobe account, your internet connection, or simply an outdated version of Photoshop. So stay with me, because by the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly what to check and how to fix it. And before we jump in, if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Adobe Photoshop tutorials, tips, and quick fixes just like this. Let's start with the most important part, your file settings. Generative Fill only works properly in the right document mode, so the first thing you need to check is whether your image is in RGB mode. It will not work in CMYK mode, and it can also fail in 32-bit images. To check this, go up to Image, then choose Mode. Make sure your file is set to RGB color and that the bit depth is either 8 bits per channel or 16 bits per channel. If you see anything else, switch it over to the correct format. This alone fixes the problem for a lot of people. Next, make sure you actually have an active selection on the canvas. Generative Fill is usually hidden or grayed out until Photoshop detects a selection. You can use the Marquee tool, Lasso tool, or Quick Selection tool to draw the area you want to edit. Once the selection is active, look for the Generative Fill option again. If nothing is selected, Photoshop often won't let you use the feature at all, so this step is very important. Now let's talk about the layer you're working on, because this is another very common reason Generative Fill stops working. The layer must be a normal raster layer. If you're working on a text layer, a vector shape, a locked background layer, or even a smart object, Generative Fill may not work the way you expect. In that case, you may need to unlock the background layer, rasterize the layer, or convert it into a standard pixel layer first. To do that, right-click the layer and choose Rasterize Layer if needed. After that, try Generative Fill again and see if the option becomes available. If your document settings and layer type are correct, the next thing to check is your Adobe account. Sometimes the Generative Fill button is completely grayed out because your account does not meet Adobe's Firefly requirements. One common issue is that your date of birth has not been verified in your Adobe profile. If that happens, go to Adobe Account Management and make sure your account information is complete and accurate. Adobe uses these details to enforce age restrictions for generative AI tools, so this can be the reason the feature is blocked. You should also check whether your region supports Adobe's generative AI features. In some locations, these tools are restricted and may not be available at all. If you're in a supported region and still having trouble, the issue may be caused by your network. Photoshop's AI features need a direct connection to Adobe servers, so temporary VPNs, strict firewalls, or antivirus software can interfere with them. If possible, turn off any active VPN and make sure your firewall is allowing both Photoshop .exe and Creative Cloud.exe to connect properly. Then restart Photoshop and test Generative Fill again. Another major fix is updating Photoshop. Generative Fill requires the current version of Photoshop, and older versions can have bugs or may not support the feature properly. To update, open Photoshop, go to Help, and click Check for updates. You can also open the Creative Cloud desktop app and update Photoshop from there. After the update finishes, restart your computer if necessary. Then open Photoshop again and test the tool. If the feature still isn't working, try resetting your cache and preferences. Go into Preferences, then open the Generative AI section and clear your history cache if that option is available. Sometimes stored data can cause Photoshop to act strangely, especially after updates or repeated AI edits. Clearing the cache and resetting preferences can help refresh the feature and remove temporary glitches. At this point, if everything is set correctly, you should be able to use Generative Fill normally. Make a selection, enter your prompt, and let Photoshop generate the result. If it still fails, go back through the steps one more time and check the basics: RGB mode, 8-bit or 16-bit depth, an active selection, a compatible layer, a verified Adobe account, no blocking VPN or firewall, and the latest Photoshop update. And that's it. Those are the main reasons Generative Fill stops working in Adobe Photoshop and the best ways to fix it. If this tutorial helped, please give it a like, subscribe for more Photoshop help, and leave a comment if you want me to cover more Adobe troubleshooting guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.